So in this video I'm going to run through hill sprints, what they are, the purpose, why I do them, and how I do them, and yeah, I'll just use some footage from a session I did when I was away in Spain. So the purposes behind doing hill sprints, they will improve your overall performance if you're consistently doing them. I try to do them once a week. One of the ways they do this, they can help improve your VO2 max, which is the amount of oxygen your body is capable of using, and how efficiently it uses it. It'll also improve your ability to run well with fatigued. Hill sprints build fatigue quite quickly, just due to the intensity of them. So you're then running well fatigued, and it just improves you in this manner. They'll also improve your body's efficiency, so basically your resistance to fatigue, and again, as I mentioned earlier, how well you use oxygen to create energy. So overall you'll end up using less energy to basically provide the same speed and endurance. It'll also improve your overall running mechanics. It'll help with your stride rate, so basically your cadence will go up, means you're taking quicker steps. It should improve your stride length as well, which means you're taking more steps and moving further with each one, which essentially just makes you faster. They're the two methods to become faster. It'll also just overall improve your actual running form. It just sort of helps you adapt to the correct running form, getting your foot down in the correct position, and it just becomes a natural instinct after a while. So for me, when I'm in a training plan, I try to include hill sprints once a week. If you are consistent with it, you'll obviously begin to find it a little bit easier, and you can increase the amount of reps you do, but also your body itself will just become more resistant to fatigue. In terms of what I do, I would do 8 reps in a session. Each rep would last 30 seconds uphill. Distance is undefined, it's purely by time, so I always stop at 30 seconds, and I'll usually give myself a minute to get back down, so twice as long recovery. Towards the end of the session I might increase that, or I might walk back down. For people who would just be beginning, you're more likely to be benefit by walking back down. Just gives your body more time to recover, because the important part is going uphill, maintaining your speed, and getting all the way through the 30 seconds without having to come to a stop. So the downhill section, it can benefit your body, but in different ways. So the main thing we're looking for is on the uphills to be consistent and to last the whole length. So there's a few different ways you can do hill sprints. For this video, what I did was was on holidays and found quite a big hill. It's a 13 to 15% gradient up through this hill, which is steep enough, and wouldn't recommend it to somebody who wasn't kind of well used to doing hill sprints to begin with. Usually somewhere between, I'd say, 5 to 10% grade is a good one to go for somebody who's kind of beginning, or just in general. I wouldn't usually train on something this steep. It was just kind of the best located hill when I was on holidays. So you can see in each rep I'm kind of getting up to a similar spot on the hill, which means I haven't really slowed down, despite the fact that I am getting more tired. So the effort level is going up, and the speed is staying roughly the same. You're not going to hit the same on every single time, but the idea is to not fall off a cliff basically, and to be as consistent as you can be, really. So if I was recommending this to somebody who's not really done hill sprints before, I would say probably start off somewhere between 4 to 6 reps. If you can get to 6, that's good. At a hill, somewhere between 5 to 10% gradient. There's a website, On The Go Map. If you think a hill might be suitable, you can basically go onto that website, find a hill, and put a start and finish, and it'll show you the gradient of that hill, which is basically how I would find a suitable hill or not. So that's pretty much it. Summarize that whole thing, I would say hill sprints, doing them consistently once a week, will improve your overall power, your strength, improve your stride, so you'll be stronger at running, getting more kind of power off your push, and that mixed with an improved stride, so either faster feet or just taking longer strides will speed you up. It'll also improve how efficient you are, how resistant to fatigue you are, and just your overall performance in that way. You'll be able to run longer, which again will help you to improve fitness overall quickly, and your overall performance, running form will improve. Yeah, so I'll leave it there with the yapping away. The rest of the clip is just going to be the rest of my session. So the uphills are in normal speed, the downhills sped up a little bit, just to make the video not overly long. But yeah, just I guess prove I did the full 8 reps, and yeah, that's me. If you want to hear how out of breath I am, I'll leave the sound in for the last rep. It's in about 20 seconds or so, around the 6:50 mark. Yeah, just you want to skip and see what kind of shape I'm in towards the end, how out of breath I am. Yeah, it's there.